let's first talk about my love for the Boenninghausen, where it has started. Way back when we have organized the symposium on Boger in 2018, December, I think. And I have been introduced by one of the esteemed alumni of MLDMHI, Dr. Navneet, with Dr. Anup sir, for some works. And sir has asked me certain questions regarding the concordance. And then we have dug up the things, and there I fall in love with the Boenninghausen. And that love still continues. And what we have done is, this everybody knows, so I will not go into that. First question, the phase 1, यक्ष प्रश्न कि बोनिंगहाउसन कॉन्कोमिटेंट लेके आया कहाँ से? सर का लैंग्वेज ऐसा रहता है, तो मुझको ये निकाल के दे कि बोनिंगहाउसन कॉन्कोमिटेंट लाया कैसे? तो हमने एक आर्टिकल छापा है. We have done this work, understanding the evolution of concept of concomitant and grand generalization. As proposed by Boenninghausen, we have used materia medica and justified that finding of materia medica with the therapeutic pocket book. That I have done in guidance of Anup sir and Dr. Hema madam, my PhD guide. So what we have done was, we have worked upon 6 remedies, 2 from the mineral kingdom, 2 from vegetable kingdom, and 2 from the animal kingdom. And we have selected the materia medica which was available at the time of Boenninghausen. As he was the very deep student, or studying the materia medica in very deep, so we have selected the materia medica pura, which was available at that time, and chronic disease. And we have gone symptom by symptom to note down which symptom has concomitants. All the 6 remedies has been worked out like that. And see that what are the things. So what was the outcome? We were able to see that many anatomical schemas, or if we see the anatomically organized structure of the materia medica, concomitants are there in many places. Again, second striking thing was, there are many concomitants which are coming again and again in all the anatomical schemas. So that's where we were able to conclude that this may be the method by which Boenninghausen may have come to these accompanying symptoms which are present in the materia medica, and he has represented that in the therapeutic pocket book. And another thing was the grand generalization. So everybody skeptical about that grand generalization, but that has the strong analytical background which we have tried to evolve. What we have done, we have identified the repeatedly coming concomitants in different anatomical locations. We have matched that with the therapeutic pocket book, and we were able to see that the grand generalization is justified in that way. So don't doubt, we should not doubt that grand generalization you can use freely. So this was our conclusion. The concept of complete symptom or concomitant is validated. Grand generalization is absolutely validated. You can expand the study also with more remedies. You can find the same things. And current practitioners can freely attempt or use the concept of concomitant and grand generalization in their practice with pretty much success. So that love for Boenninghausen goes ahead with specific. What is the relative place of the concomitants in the processing of Boenninghausen's totality? That's where comes my PhD work, under guidance of Dr. Hema Madam from the SGGU, Sri Govind Guru University, Godhra, and our PhD center, Sri Malini Kishore Sanghvi, Homoeopathic Medical College. So what was the research question? Assigning the relative value to different types of concomitants, does it modify the choice of the simillimum? We have done the absolute review of literature from the various sources, and we were able to identify the 4 categories of concomitants. Number 1 is known to everyone, is concomitant to chip complaint. That is the part of the location, sensation, concomitant modalities and concomitants. This is widely used by everybody. But other things not mostly used. Second mostly used was physical generalized concomitants. As Boenninghausen and Boger both have very pretty much in their repertories, they have represented that under the before, during, after menstruation, urination, stool, etc. Associated complaints as a concomitant can be also identified under Boenninghausen sir's writings, Robert's writings, and Dr. Dhaval sir's writings. If you study or read carefully Principle and Practice Part 1, Boenninghausen's Therapeutic Pocket Book, chapter on Boger's BBCR, chapter on card repertory, and other integrated approach, how you can solve the case, what are the shortcuts of prescribing. All these chapters, if you study, you will find the pretty much wider use, wider application of all this concept of concomitant in the practice. And the last thing, mostly or majorly shown by Dr. Dhaval sir and Kasat sir, was general stats, diatheses, and tendencies as a concomitant. So we have identified these 4 categories of concomitants, and what we have done is, we have taken the cases, 100 cases, with which has 2 categories of concomitants. And first, all the processes were followed, detailed case taking, though it is an observational study, but case was taken by me only, detailed case taking, analysis, all the processes followed, though I have used a shorter analysis format based upon 36 category, but not all categories, and then decide which categories of concomitants are present, 2 categories, then prescribed the remedy on the totality, validated the remedy after the follow-up with the help of Oridal scale and follow-up analysis. So it is confirmed that remedy has worked. On that cases, we have analyzed by giving weightage to the concomitants, one after another. And that weightage was used from the homeopath. Complete repertory was used, and there is a weightage strategy in homeopath. We have given 3 weightage to one concomitant first. We have noted down the repertory result. We have given weightage 3 to another concomitant. We have noted down the repertory result. We have compared that result with normal repertorization and weighted repertorization. And we have noted the positive shift in the remedies. So this is the example. In the case of GERD, calcarea carb was prescribed. This was the normal unweighted repatriation, or you can say normal repatriation. The calcarea carb placed at the 10th place. This is the weighted strategy. We have given weightage 3 to concomitant to cheap complaint, that is fear of heart disease. And we have again noted the repertory result. Calcarea carb has shifted, moved forward, came on the 4th place. We have noted that. Second category of concomitant, which was physical general as a concomitant, that is menses before, given 3 weightage, other symptoms kept on the weightage 1. We have again noted the repertory result. Calcarea carb was there on the 9th place. So this was our final result. What happens to unweighted repatriation? Weighted repatriation with 2 different concomitants. And this was the outcome I was able to generate. So what is there? Plus 2 minus 5, 0. That is the shift. Unweighted repatriation, the place of calcarea carb was 10. When we give 3 weightage to cheap complaint, concomitant to cheap complaint, it comes to place number 4. So it is a positive shift of plus 6, 10 to 4. When we give 3 weightage to physical general as a concomitant, it shifts to place 9, that is plus 1. Similarly, if there is a negative shift, means remedy goes from normal repatriation place to behind, then it is denoted as a minus. And if it remains at same place, then we have taken as a tie or 0. So this is how this has came in place. And for the analysis, we have considered positive shift of 2 from the normal repatriation as a success, and this result has came 33% success and 67% was not moving, plus 2 ahead. Now, this was something different. We all know that concomitants, everybody has told it has a higher value in your totality, and we are getting this. So I have started reflecting, and as sir has told, but I would say in a different way, it's a polishing factory of a rough diamond, which makes is a polished diamond. And through their questions, their guidance, this was the thing. Whether the weightage 3, which was used in my PhD thesis, were appropriate. Because if you use weightage strategy, there are numbers 0 to 9. You can give any number weightage. Why only 3? The process has been followed. Same concomitant was given weightage 3, weightage 5, weightage 7, weightage 9, and we have analyzed the repertory result, remedies coming through. And what we have found is, when we give value or weightage 3, it can make shift in your remedies from the normal repatriation. But when you give value more than that, 5, 7, 4, whatever you take, that does not make any difference, or it not at all make any difference in your repertory result. But what it does worse is, it gets in the few remedies which are not useful in your case. So, weightage 3 given in the thesis was absolutely validated. Reflection 2, impact of considering all concomitants. In my PhD thesis, I have considered 2 concomitants, but there are possibilities, case may have more concomitants also. And if we give 3 weightage to them all, one by one, what happens? So, 36 category analysis column was applied. Extensive analysis, which is the tenet of ICR, and it brings your mind into straight direction. If you are moving here and there, it gives you the straight direction. And as a repertorian, I always say to my student, this is the very important step which should not be jumped, analysis of the symptoms. If you have done this correctly, you have solved half the case. If you have done mistake here, everything will be fall apart. So all concomitants represented in the 36 category column has been considered. One by one value, weightage 3 was given to them, and we have seen the shift. So this was the process followed. Every symptom has been put under. This is just an example, but it gives you the very clear-cut idea and the outcome of a case. Just an example. 6 concomitants with 3 different categories were identified after analyzing through 36 category analysis table. Number 1, anger when not understood, that is the concomitant to cheap complaint. Weakness or tired feeling, which is also again a concomitant to cheap complaint. Thirstlessness, which is again a concomitant to cheap complaint. Bronchitis and headache, which we can consider as an associated complaint as a concomitants. And 2 physical general were present, which can be considered as a concomitant, before menses and at the close of urination, pain. And we have given weightage 3 one by one to all concomitants. We have got that result. In unweighted repertorization or normal repertorization, the place of the remedy, kali carb, which was prescribed in that case, was 12. If we give weightage, these numbers came, remedy remained at 12, 12. Once it goes back from 12 to 15, in one concomitant associated complaint, it goes out of the repertory result out of 15 remedies, which was considered. And in physical general as a concomitant, it shift ahead. That is a positive shift. That comes to 9. So what was the result observed after this exercise? There is no major difference identified when all the concomitants were considered, but there is an observation that physical general as a concomitant guides us to similimum compared to other concomitants. And this is the analysis of 100 case. When we give weightage, more weightage to concomitant to cheap complaint, in my study, 45 cases at that concomitant. Out of that, 14 cases got the positive shift, that is 31.11% success ratio. In associated complaint as a concomitant, 62 cases were identified as that concomitant. Out of that, 14 cases got the positive shift, that is 22.58% success rate. Physical general as a concomitant given more value than other concomitants. 45 cases were identified. Out of that, 21 got the positive shift, that is the 46.66% success ratio, almost 50%. And the last, general state as a concomitant, 10 cases were identified. No positive shift was there in this concomitant when given more weightage. So that should be used with caution. So what is the conclusion? As Master said, the importance of the concomitant in prescribing the similimum, what is their value, we all know that. Commonly, the 4 categories of concomitants were identified or in the cases which was present or reflected in the review of literature. Within the 4 concomitants categories, we can make certain hierarchy, that is, if you have that concomitant, give more value to that. First is the physical general as a concomitant, then concomitant to cheap complaint you can use for a more value, then associated complaint as a concomitant you can give more value, and last you should consider a general state as a concomitant. So thank you, Kumar sir. And first of all, I was 2008 and 9, I have done my ICR training at Baroda, which has made my thinking very clearer. It gives me the straight line of thinking. Thank you, respected Kumar sir, for giving me such an opportunity. And I would say rather, while my journey of PhD, he used to ask me, what is the status of your work? How many cases you have done? Every time sir meets in the symposium and he asks. And that has given me the strength to finish my PhD. And at the last moment when I was thinking to give up, few cases were there which was remained, and sir has told, Khatam kar isko. And that has given me the push, and here I am. Thank you, Anup Nigwekar sir and Bipin Jain sir, for the postdoctoral guidance and endeavor. It was not what I said, torturing chamber for me. For others maybe there. I have enjoyed it. And Hitesh Purohit sir, who is my mentor and my guru always, whose guidance is always with me. My guide, Dr. Hema Parikh madam, who has guided me through my PhD journey. Dr. Prasant Tamboli sir, Dr. Devangini Broker, who has helped me while preparing the proposal of my PhD. Thank you everyone from the bottom of my heart. Thank you.